cool. Are we going to launch into the food and stuff right away? Because we're coming right out of her episode.
We should do this first. Do the countdown?
Oh, are we doing the countdown?
Yeah.
All right.
Allie, hold on.
Okay.
We never let it get
goes
to
to
one.
one.
Never, ever.
Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my... Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my...
Hi. I took a hat off, so that means that it's a different day, right? And now I have like bedhead, so it looks like time has passed.
It looks like
I don't know what it's doing. It's just
yeah,
doing,
I don't either. I don't.
it
Get
just does.
I'm gonna put my hat back on.
Yeah, I'm
Because
gonna
it
put
looks like
mine-
I'm balding.
Does it?
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's just a lighting thing.
It's just a lighting thing. I don't know. I gotta shade the sides. Anyway,
I look like I should be singing "I'm Not Okay." I promise.
not really.
No,
He's not okay.
I promise.
But this is Bacon is my podcast, and you're at the right place.
Yeah, you made it. You made it. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. It's so awesome to have you. Before
real
we
quick.
get started,
Real quick.
Yeah.
Like you said, before we get started, if you're starting now and you haven't heard the Saturday episode of Artist and Allie,
Mhm.
you should probably stop now.
yeah, because we're gonna jump into this episode, and you're gonna be like, "What's
Whoa,
happening?"
what?
There's a person there.
What?
There's things set up.
It's a whole thing. It's a menagerie of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are doing a two-parter, and this is part 2.
Yeah. So,
Or as Jim likes to say, part.
yeah.
Right. So go over to Artist and Allie,
Mhm.
the podcast. Go to that feed. If you haven't yet,
There's a link
there's a link
below.
Listen to that first, because then you'll get the lead into this.
Yeah, Allie's super fun. She is a podcaster. She is a music fan. She is. She created her own magazine.
Yeah.
She did her own. She's a go-getter. She's doing comedy now.
Yeah.
Just super fun to talk to and just super cool. So you guys are really going to enjoy the conversation.
And we eat a bunch of like great foods.
Yeah, exactly. We
Well,
sent each other.
there's
She's in
some
Maryland.
not so great foods.
She's
but
in Maryland, and we sent each other some care packages. That's going to take place on our episode. So definitely jump on her episode first and hear the conversation, hear the interview that she did with us. She asked us some very good questions. That was really fun. That was cool.
And you'll get to see the unboxing.
Yeah, we got the unboxing of what we're about to eat, and in this episode, and
Yeah.
you'll get to hang out and get to know a little bit more about her as well.
But
so,
before we get into it,
yeah,
we got some people we got to thank.
got a few people we
Got
got
to pay the bills.
Yeah, what you got?
Okay, well, first off, Wild Bill's Soda. DrinkWildBills.com. You use the promo code BACON, and you get 10% off delicious sodas like root beer, grape soda, ginger beer, just like all sorts of really, really great, delicious sodas, all to your front door. It's 10% off.
Yeah. Support them, support us. It works.
Yeah.
Second, if you remember, we had a great interview with Nick Aldis, former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion.
Yes.
He has a company called Sports Legacy Supplements, sportslegacysubs.com. And they have everything from workout recovery supplements to sleep supplements to there's one that eliminates brain fog, helps you with their cognitive functions. It's really forward-thinking company, very cool, and you should definitely go check it out because it's smarter than we are, so we can't explain it as well. But you want to feel good, you want to feel like you're not cloudy, you want to get good sleep, and you want to recover from your workouts. SportsLegacySubs.com. Promo code BACON, 10% off, supporting them, supporting us.
Yes.
Supporting small business, support a small business.
Right. And then, of course, our peeps over at the Pod Decks, because they've been with us since almost damn near the beginning.
Yeah.
And you go to poddex.com, you use the promo code BACON, 10% off. And you can do your own Pod Decks question of the week.
Yeah.
Just like we do.
Be like us, kids. Don't be like us.
Don't be like us.
Don't be like us.
I mean, yeah. Don't be like us.
Anyway.
Also, a really big shout out to our Patreons over at patreon.com/baconismypodcast, who just continue to help us move this show forward. And they enjoy some great extra content.
Yeah.
Like extended episodes, early access, commercial free.
Live streams. We did a family dinner recently. That was super fun.
We did do that.
And we're also going to be doing some live events with them too in the future. So just you want to keep on with that if you are interested in that sort of thing.
Yes.
Plenty of tiers on there, so it's not like it costs a lot or anything like that. All it does is help us. So, but if you choose to do that, we appreciate it. All of these things. Checking out our sponsors. If you go to baconismypodcast.com, you can check out our affiliate links. All that stuff just helps us keep the show free and help us keep the show going. So thank you guys so much for supporting us and supporting everything that we do. Without further ado,
here is part Artist and Allie. We're Bacon and Allie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're not artists. We're bacon.
Exactly.
Check it out.
Here it comes.
All right, let's do the let's just do the outro where we can find you and where we can find me. And
We'll be right back.
All right, so we just played the fair, right?
mm-hmm.
I saw our new sponsor next to us at the fair.
Right.
Any of you that have ever been to festivals, one of the coolest spots to go to is that spot that's selling you sodas with the copper mugs.
Oh, they're the best.
Wild Bill's, dude.
Yes. And you don't just have to go to a fair to get their stuff anymore. You can go to drinkwildbills.com and they'll send it right to your house.
They sent that ginormous box to us.
Huge box.
Yeah.
Of stuff, and it made me realize that Wild Bill's isn't just soda.
Yeah, I thought it was at first, but man, the jerky and
nuts and coffee.
Oh man, snack foods, coffee, everything.
And if you go there now, drinkwildbills.com, use the promo code BACON, of course, and you get 10% off.
Oh, dude, check it out. Stick with us because we're going to be letting you know how that coffee tastes. We're going to be doing some tasting episodes on literally everything in the box.
Yes.
So stick with us. But, dude, you've had it. You've been at fairs. I've bought it. I bought that mug. It's awesome. I love it.
And now, again, we're heading into the winter months. It's going to get a little colder. No more fairs. Just have it delivered right to your door.
Drinkwildbills.com.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say. Once. Check it out. Promo code BACON.
This is Johnny B. Bad, the bad man of World Championship Wrestling, and You're Consuming Bacon is my podcast. And if you don't like it, it's going to be a blessing to teach you a lesson.
Everybody, welcome to Bacon is My Podcast, and welcome to part 2
Yeah.
of this
Conglomeration.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, from Artist and Allie, Allie Krupp, what's going on, dude?
Hello. I'm so excited to be here. It's been a fun night so far. Ready for part 2?
Yeah, I'm excited. So if you haven't yet, if you haven't checked out Allie's podcast, which came out Saturday, we talked about all kinds of stuff. Stop
now.
Don't watch this yet because
Go back.
it leads into this.
Yes.
So this
Hashtag spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, yeah.
Go back.
no spoilers. Go back, check that out, and then come back here and watch, because like we said, this is part 2. This is it's not even part 2. It's just the continuation.
Indeed.
Yeah, because there was a cliffhanger, and now we're on the cliff.
Allie's was the Mr. Stark, I'm not feeling so good.
Right.
And this part is we're in the end game now.
Yeah. We find out if I die.
We
That
are
was
inevitable. Well,
Right.
yeah, that's
Right.
one thing. We're gonna see if that food spoiled or not.
Jimmy well, at least it'll be on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll go out and blaze
Witnesses.
glory.
Right, exactly. So, but I will say, now, Allie, you have hot food, so we want to let you do some of that probably first,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably a good idea.
right? Because we want you to have hot wings with your wing sauce.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some wings here. I have a...
Again, just a big shout out to Philly's own People Food. It's their band, but Pickle Monster Hot Sauce.
Pickle Monster hot sauce.
They make it out of their own pickle brine.
Yeah.
So they make their own pickle brine, and they pickle the jalapenos themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I have said that I'm a little bitch about hot sauce.
Honestly,
spice
it's
things,
not that
so.
hot. I promise.
So what we should do, because she's opening I'm just gonna point out that she sent us some Capital City Mambo Sauce. I heard about Mambo Sauce on another. It was either a couple YouTube videos or it was another podcast, and I have wanted to try it for a really long time. I think it was like a cooking YouTube thing, and I am so excited to try this. I'm gonna put it.
I am an
Yeah,
idiot.
put it on.
And I didn't send you guys wings.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
okay.
how do I ship them something to eat with this? And I was like, oh, they could probably just eat the chips with it, just try it, or take a shot of it, or just
I will tell you,
Absolutely.
fiscally, don't bother sending hot wings.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because
You sent us so much stuff. Anyway.
yeah, it's
More than
Oh my
enough.
goodness.
it smells delicious. Oh, it smells so delicious.
So
Wow.
describe the scent of the pickle monster.
Oh.
Did you shake it? Did you shake it first?
No, I
would
didn't.
definitely
Let
suggest
me
shake
shake
Oh,
it
you
first.
should
it.
definitely
Put the
shake
cap
it.
on first, though.
Definitely shake it.
You guys are so smart. So I am not a food connoisseur by any means.
Neither are we. That's why our descriptions are so funny.
I'm more of a baking kind of gal. So I probably could describe the other things you have for me way better. Pickles,
Yeah.
pickled jalapenos. That's what you said. Yep.
Yeah.
A hint of tomato.
Oh, look at that. Look
Okay.
at
Hint
that.
of tomato.
There you go. See
So
expertise.
see, we can use words that we've seen on videos.
What
Like
are you doing?
hint. I'm gonna smell it.
Oh,
I'm just imagining hot ones. So Mambo Sauce, for anybody who doesn't know what it is, it's called Mambo, but everybody in DC calls it Mumbo. And I first tried it when I was in high school. And the thing is that Chinese food restaurants here have Mambo Sauce. That's where it is. And they drench chicken in it. Like it is red chicken and the red French fries, the worst French fries you'll ever eat. So,
Well, yeah.
so
Yeah.
a lot of DC restaurants serve it, and it's so good, and it's chef kiss. Am I just going in on this chicken wing?
Go for it. Go for it.
I am putting a little bit of I'm putting a decent little dab of Mambo sauce on my finger right now, and I'm just going right in on it.
That's spicy.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm taking half that, putting that in.
I can send you guys another one.
I'm taking half of it.
We're gonna, you know, what we need to do. We need to do a cook with episode with that.
Yeah, thank you for this. This is.
I can.
Awesome.
They have another. I sent you guys the mild one, right, or the sweet?
Sweet hot.
Sweet hot.
They have another one I can send you guys.
Oh, it's so good, and it is sweet, and then like the heat is kind of like hitting the back of my tongue right now, which is awesome.
So
it's
my
good.
God, so good. Thank you. That's awesome.
We're gonna cook with this.
What's that?
We're gonna cook with this.
You should.
100%. 100%.
Okay, so
So how do you like the pickle monster?
So
like it? Don't like it? Yes? No?
It's very good, but I'm sweaty. Like I think that like ketchup. No, I hate ketchup, but like that's like what level of spice I have. But it is very good.
Nice.
It's got a lot of flavors going on.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like a pickle guy.
Yeah, I typically am not like into like I love dill. I love that like spice herb, right? But and I love vinegar. But for some reason, a lot of times pickles are just I lose a lot. Like I need them to be like crunchy and like new. I don't like them to be overly done. But I like pickled everything else. I love pickled ginger. I like pickled jalapenos. I like you know.
I'm not a pickle person, so I was a little concerned tasting that. I was like, I'm gonna hate this, and this is gonna be embarrassing. But
no, it's okay. That's what we do this for.
Yeah,
we've tasted
you're allowed
a lot of things.
We've eaten a lot of things that we hate.
Yeah, yeah. You got umeboshi.
Umeboshi,
which is apparently the most sour Japanese snack
plum
that you can eat. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Not sour, super briny and salty.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is the complete different sensation from.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So
This
Allie,
good.
Allie, how did you get into like the podcast thing? Like, I see, like for me, because I know a lot of people who get into the internet radio and radio and that kind of stuff, and then, but a lot of them have a lot of like music influence already, or somebody like immediate to them who influenced them into being into the music scene. How did you get into the music scene, and how did you get into podcasting?
So when I was, oh my God, there's a gnat in my room. Did I just like catch it like crazy? No, I didn't. Sorry, I get distracted so easily, especially when there's something flying in my face.
Your kung fu is strong.
It's apparently not. So when I was in college, I had a summer internship at actually my current job. And I had a lot of free time and I didn't know what to do. And I was shooting concerts for other music publications. And when they kept telling me, no, this like artist, like we already shoot this artist here, we're shooting this artist in California, like whatever, it got really frustrating because I was like, I want to shoot something. And so I was like, I'm just going to start a publication by myself. So I go through all of that. I start a music publication. I go back to college. I have no time for it anymore. And oh my God, excuse me. And I'm really sweating. Like I didn't expect this to be that spicy. And I go to college. I go back to college. I kind of lose time. I have 3 grade issues, and then I just like I can't do this anymore. I go back to the drawing board. I start an on-campus TV show that was more called pop culture based. I meet a great group of friends that all helped me. We all got through it. Did the same type of thing. We did interviews, stuff like that. We actually got to interview Cody Ko and Noel Miller, which was huge for us because it was the largest interview. There's like 80K views on it, which was the biggest thing. Like our school is produced. Great. Yeah. And so it's an on-campus TV show. Can't last forever. I graduated college. I moved home, and my job is pretty mundane. And I, in the past, had done a podcast that was very much just music commentary with one of my best friends, Sydney. We have very opposing schedules, so that just kind of fell off. And I was at a point where I was like, there's nothing creative happening in my life. I'm a very creative soul. Something's lacking. So I kind of went to the drawing board, and I was like, what do I love most? Music. I've never done something by myself before. And then I was like, I'm just going to do it. There's no reason for me not to. So I was like, fuck it. Like, let's just go.
Yeah, dive right in.
That's awesome.
That was probably a way long-winded answer than it needs to be.
No, that's super cool
okay.
because, like, I mean, for me, you know, I've done like the internet radio thing, and I had like a short-lived podcast with my wife because it was kind of like, how different can it be from radio and stuff? But I've always wanted like a second person to bounce things off of. So the fact that you're just like, yeah, well, I need to do something creative, and this is it. That's hats off to you. That's
yes.
Thank you. I have, up until this point, everything has been like at least one other person. So it was really scary, especially because, like, you know, being a mid-20 something and starting a podcast right now is very stereotypical, and it's like the whole thing of like becoming an influencer and stuff like that. So I felt like there was going to be a lot of judgment, and especially doing music. Everybody I grew up around knows that I love music, and I just felt like it was going to be just another thing that everybody just watched me do and fail at. And I just finally realized, I was like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, it just makes me very happy. And I've met so many amazing people, including you guys, through this. And like, I could give two less of a shit if somebody said that I look stupid on camera.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're a lot more like a musician than you realize.
Yes, absolutely.
Because we fail constantly.
Yeah.
And people judge us all the time, and we just keep doing it and going,
You're always going to hear no.
Yeah.
Way more than you ever hear yes. You know, and it's just you have to be able to kind of like deal with that. And I think it's super cool because, you know, I know people that love music and are creative and are artistic and have like a fear of starting something, and it's always the hardest is just to start it.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
like that first couple steps and then keeping it going is a lot harder than actually doing the show. You know, the concepts are very daunting.
Yeah. But once you just do it, it's way easier.
Yeah, and I do tell people a lot, like, it's a lot better to, if you're going to develop one aspect of your personality, instead of confidence, develop not giving a shit. Because not giving a shit will take you way further than confidence will. Because confidence, you could be overconfident, right? And if something shatters that confidence, you're back at square one. But not giving a shit allows you to pivot. It allows you to try different things. It allows you to say, whatever, roll failure off and don't let it crush you. Whereas confidence can be checked, you know? So your thing, like, you know, like, yeah, somebody might judge me for this or somebody might do this. Like, that's I could totally see why you would think that. And, you know, I have the same things being in a band. Everybody's always known me in a band. Any band that I start, it's just like, oh, there he is. Like, for the people at home and everything that never took me seriously anyway. And I'm out here, and, you know, like, what you build while you're here or while you're doing your thing is your true support system. And that's your true, like, fan base and your true, like, the people that are going to hoist you up. The people that, like, knew you in high school and knew you as a, you know, as a guitar dude or as a fangirl or as, you know, a wannabe rock star or any of those type of things, all those things that weigh on you, you realize that, like, they don't mean shit if you can go, whatever. I'm not, you're not my target market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get you. I know
Right.
you're not interested. So I don't give a shit. And then you can really just kind of open up and see what you can do. And you did that. And that's awesome. And I think that's super cool. And I think that's something that's important for even people that like us and know us and watch our show and listen to our show are going to be inspired by. I think that's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Commercial break.
All right, Jim Z. You think grilling season is over?
Almost, right? Or-
No.
No.
Grilling season is never over because of
Okay.
a new sponsor of ours,
Ooh, what is it?
grillyourassoff.com.
I love the name already.
Yeah. It's a veteran-owned company that sells spices, barbecue sauces, cool swag, even cookbooks.
Oh, you know what? You sent me a link to that. I checked it out. That was awesome. They had some cool recipes right on their site. That was pretty awesome.
Yes, sir. And that's for free. But now that they're a sponsor, they've decided that if you use the promo code BACON, you get 10% off your order.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm definitely ordering some spices. They had a couple that looked really killer.
Yeah, and it's really, there's so many different selections that there's really a spice for everybody. The guys that are like heat heads, and even the people that just want something subtle, delicious, sweet, whatever it is, they've got something for everybody.
Awesome. Did we order any? Did we have any coming?
We've got some coming,
Nice.
and we're going to do some tasting episodes over on the Patreon
awesome. So
with
stick
a little bit
around.
of grill your ass off stuff.
Stick around, everyone, because once we get those in, we're going to taste them. We're going to go through them, and then we're going to let you know what we think, and maybe give you some choices that we would kind of go for.
So once again, head over to grillyourassoff.com, use that promo code BACON, and get 10% off.
Sweet.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jeff from I Call Fives, and you're listening to Bacon is My Podcast.
Allie, what do you think we should try next?
Ooh.
Yeah, where should we go from here?
I'm thinking the jelly beans. I'm thinking
Okay.
a sweet next.
Okay,
So,
I-
describe it to the people.
so
They're Jelly
this
Bellies.
This is a draft beer Jelly Belly, and I originally thought I was going to have to crack open the top, but
And
apparently
awkwardly
that's
pour them out, though.
yeah, just like a bad opening peanut thing.
Is she
I don't know how
messing
to
with
open
us?
this. I don't know how to open this in general.
Have you tried these?
I have not. I'm not a huge jelly bean person, actually.
So you sent us stuff that you yourself haven't tried.
Oh yeah, I guess I am.
That's
All right.
See, you sent me things in unlabeled Ziploc bags that are
yeah,
way
but at least
risky.
he ate those donuts first. Wait, you didn't eat those, right?
No, we have ours. We have some here of the same things
we do.
to eat with
We do.
you,
We do have.
so
that.
that we can. Do
I guess
it
I should have
together
done that.
so we know it's legit. Well, we only did it with one of them. 'Cause it was like,
We've
okay.
had bagels all of them.
Yeah, bagels. Everybody's had bagels, but like
You guys are my test monkeys for them, then.
yeah, right. Proud to be a test monkey.
Okay, so I think so. It says there's 5 bags. So wait,
Oh my god, the smell hit me.
it smells like beer.
That's so weird.
You know what's crazy is it says 1 serving per container. A serving size is all 5 bags.
Oh, so you have to go through the work of opening every single bag.
That seems like a lot of work. Why
That's a
why
lot
wouldn't
of
you
work.
just put them all in here?
Yeah, I imagine you'd
You know,
open it up and they'd
preserve-
probably
preserve
spill
the
on the
freshness.
floor.
Now we got.
It smells like stale beer.
It does. Are we going handful or are we going one bean first
No.
and then handful?
Like go for the gold.
All right.
Is that what we're gonna
So
do?
here we go.
Allie, should we do one at a time or do we go for the gold?
Go for the gold.
Go for the gold. So these are draft beer flavored jelly beans. Here we go.
There's 2 very different reactions happening.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
It tastes like Nasonex.
Oh no! Oh no!
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm chewing a Nasonex candle.
Oh no!
So anybody with allergies, if you really like Nasonex, Jelly Belly sells these draft beer Jelly Bellies.
Oh, you know what? Now, hold on. I'm getting a little bit like it's. I get the smell of stale beer.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm getting a little bit of the flavor of it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, but a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that little bit just got bad.
It's kind of like when you go to the grocery
I'm
store
so sorry.
No,
return.
thank you. It's good. It's good
No,
TV.
this is good. This is good. This is
TV.
good. Like when you go to return the bottles at the
I'm
grocery
gonna be
store.
doing that for a while.
Maybe we should have done this last.
No. I appreciate this.
No. He's all about like, oh, I'd rather do the gross things last and first. And I'm like, no, people pay for it to go to last.
That's true. That's true.
I'm just all about the experience.
Mhm.
No. Okay.
So grocery store, you go and return bottles and cans.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like. That smell.
I think
Okay.
it tastes like. Have you ever had those wax candies, the little bottles? That
Yes.
look like soda bottles, right? And they have the like the cherry syrup in them. If you take the syrup out,
Uh-huh.
and then you just have the wax, and you like maybe roll it around on the ground,
Oh my god, that
and then
bad?
eat it.
We'll send a couple bags back to you. Have your return address.
You know, it's
We'll take care of
okay. Enjoy them. Share them with your
We will
your
share them.
family.
We will share them with
Absolutely
people
share them with
because
people.
we share all sorts of things. We actually had lobster candy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That was my
interesting.
no.
Oh,
No,
okay. I
it's
take it
not.
back.
It's awful.
It was a hard candy, like a
Mhm.
like a grandma candy dish hard candy, like
Yes.
where there's original candy, and like so you have this expectation when you put it in your mouth, right, of what kind of flavor profile you're gonna get, and you get like salty butter and crab, and
Okay.
it sends your brain into like two different like. I kind of like the same. It was the same thing when we did the corn soda,
The sweet corn
the
soda
sweet corn
was awful.
soda, right? Because it smells like sweet corn, and then you go to drink it, and it tastes awful, and you get this like smell of sweet corn and this taste of a soda, and your brain thinks you're having a stroke because like there's just too many different things happening at once. So you're like, am I dying? What's happening right now?
Interesting. I will make a note never to try sweet corn soda.
We could send some to you.
We could send some
if
to
you
you.
want.
You know, it'd be good TV.
Now the lobster candy, I bet you can find around you. I bet you can
Probably.
find that.
Probably.
And that I
DC
recommend you buy
DC.
some and then sneak to your friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
ask if they're allergic to shellfish first.
Right.
Yeah. It's illegal to be allergic to shellfish fish around here, around these
That's
parts.
true. That's
Is it
very
made
true.
with bits of real lobster? Like,
No.
Is that on the thing?
Hey, listen, I don't want to fuck with that. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't
Hard
want to be
candy
the guy to
lobster
be like,
made with bits of real lobster.
your throat's
Gotcha.
closing. You don't want to be that guy,
You have an EpiPen? You should have.
right?
I'm gonna call 911.
That was funny. Oh my god.
So something that you brought up in a bunch of your episodes and stuff like that, and you brought up in the last, well, I brought it up in the last episode and talked about how you did improv and stuff. You're going to take comedy classes, like stand-up classes.
Yeah.
What is okay?
What's
what
a
makes
stand-up class?
great comic? Well, what makes a great comic to you, and what attracted you to
Okay,
that?
yeah.
Like,
So I think so. John Mulaney is one of my absolute favorites all time, hands down. We talked about that in the promo. And I mean, to me, I think that like human interaction is it's something everybody can relate to in any way, shape, or form. So when somebody can nail it so perfectly without it being too kitschy, that is what I absolutely adore. So in any comic, that's what I just look for the most pure form of human interaction that you can relate to. And as it pertains to me and me taking stand-up classes, so I have always been really into trying to be funny and trying to make people laugh. And I was always like, yeah, I'm like funny, but I'm like really not that funny. And when I was in college, I befriended like my main friend group ended up being a bunch of dudes. Which in college is like not what you think for like a young girl. It's always like Sarah and Katie and all these people. Like you expect pretty much your own personal sorority. That was not the case. I pretty much joined the AV club, and when I like it really broke me out of my shell, I would say, and really made me like up for anything and like down to do anything. So when quarantine happened and all of this stuff, I made a friend through TikTok, and we bonded over like our love for stand-up comedy. And we finally met in person one day. And I was like, yeah, I've been really thinking about it. Like the place around here is called DC Improv. I was like, I could do it, like, but I'm not a little nervous. And she's like, I'll do it if you do it. And I was like, I'll do it if you do it. So we were just like, let's fucking go. So we booked it about 2 months ago, and it's in October. So I have this like long list of all this shit that I think is funny. And I think I can make a bit out of. So we're gonna find out in like about 2 months.
You'll find out.
That's 2 months, awesome. We'll see if it stands up. But again, it's the thing of like, I'm finally at the point where I'm like, I don't give a fuck about what people think, and like I could get on that stage and somebody could throw a tomato at me and be like, yeah, I'm a little butthurt, but I did it.
Well, I lived with when I first moved to New York. I moved in and I lived with 2 stand-up comics. And I lived with them for a couple of years, and one of them was actually just on he just did stuff on James Corden's show.
Oh wow,
and,
awesome.
His name's Jesse Joyce. He travels all over the country. He's got a couple albums out. He writes for Comedy Central, and super funny. And it was really cool to kind of like, we used to sit together and talk about the process and how the process between songwriting and writing a bit, and like you're just trying to you're trying to connect, and you're trying to get any reaction from the audience. Yeah. And learning more about like that world, the whole, going to like UCB theater and going to Gotham Comedy Club and to see him try stuff out was really cool, because it's almost like, it seems like with stand-up, you're almost going to figure out what doesn't work.
Yeah.
To then eliminate it from your set, instead of going to figure out what does work, because what does work, you're always refining anyway. And you're always changing and rewriting and redoing and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Whereas finding what doesn't work is the real lesson there. So the more comics that I talked to, they were like, yeah, it sucks to bomb, but bombing is what makes you good.
Yeah.
Not, like if you go out there and everybody laughs, you get all cocksure yourself, but if you go out there and half your shit's not working, you go home and you fix that half and you go, okay, well, this stuff did work, so let me embellish it. And what worked about this and didn't work about this?
Right.
How do I, I really like this bit that didn't work. How can I make it work?
Fix it.
And then you cry.
And then you cry. You cry yourself to sleep on my cock-shaped pillow.
There you go.
But like it was super interesting and super fun to kind of like be in that world, and we used to joke all the time about like what was better or worse about being a stand-up comic versus being a musician.
Yeah.
And so what do you think is harder about being a comedian than would be about being a musician? And what do you think is easier?
I've never done a set before, so I can't answer this
That's
accurately.
okay.
But from what I can imagine, I think probably for a comedian, it's probably harder because it can be such short form. It's like one hit and you're done. Rather than a song, if you're performing a song, you got 2.5, 3 minutes, and then you can hear it at the end if the crowd doesn't really bang with it.
Right.
But if somebody doesn't bang with a bit within 30 seconds, it's like crickets.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that's probably the hardest part. But for musicians, that's probably also like the hardest part is that you get through an entire song, you think it's going so well, and when you hear the reaction at the end, or if you don't hear everybody singing your song as loudly on this one, or so forth and so on, it's like that instant gratification can be so detrimental. So I think either way, you're putting it all out on the line. So I'll have to report back.
Definitely
in November.
You know what you'll never hear though, that musicians hear all the time. The equivalent, the one thing we found that, because there's so many equivalents, just like you were saying, there's that instant gratification, there's that knowing right away if something's working or something's not.
Yeah.
Like, as a musician, you can be halfway through a song, and if you see people turning around and walking to the bar to get a beer, you're losing them. And there's nothing you can do.
Right. You just gotta keep going.
As a comic, you can call them out. You can stop in the middle of what you're doing and go into something else.
Yeah.
You can't, as a musician, stop the song halfway through and do another one and be like, well, that song's not working. There's no way to cleverly do that. But we discovered that really the one thing where there's no equivalent for comedians is, as a comedian, no one is ever in the audience going to yell to you and be like, do that Tom Segura bit, do that John Mulaney joke. Whereas when you're a musician, every asshole is like, play this song that you didn't write. That's my favorite. And that's the one.
Who yells out Freebird?
Where everybody yells out Freebird.
I do. Let me tell you.
I tell you what.
I yell at him all the time.
I have students. I have students that did not know that Freebird was a song. They just thought it was something you yell at musicians.
What?
It's awful.
We're that far. Freebird's that fucking old.
That hurts me. That really does.
Yeah, that hurt me too, because I was like, I hate hearing it anyway, and now you don't even know why you're yelling it.
Right. I can't break that news to my dad. He'd be so upset.
Yeah. Dad's everywhere.
Dad's all over.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Every dad's heart shrank 2 sizes just now.
You can hear it if you listen close enough.
You can listen closely.
Allie, I think you need to grab yourself a bagel.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bagel.
A bagel.
You have 2 bagels there. You have a rainbow bagel, and you have a cheddar bagel. Now, the rainbow one is just a regular bagel. It tastes like a regular bagel. So flavor-wise, it's just what it is.
Okay.
But I've never seen rainbow bagels anywhere else. So I had
very cool.
The cheddar bagel, however, is very different.
Put that in the hot sauce.
And super awesome. So I would try a bite of that and see what you think.
The cheddar? Okay.
Yes.
Because that's more of a self-contained. You don't need cream cheese.
Yeah, you don't need to put anything on it. You can.
You can.
I don't even think I've.
That's probably a good one for pizza sauce.
What's that?
That's probably a good one to dip in pizza sauce.
It would be.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, right?
That's
face
it.
right
What's
there.
this place called?
Stu Leonard.
That's Stu Leonard.
But there are cheddar bagels available at any deli around here all the time. I see them everywhere. But I've never seen them anywhere else.
Don't go away. We'll be back right after these messages.
On your fitness journey, extraordinary results require extraordinary action. Your training and quality of nutrition is definitely key, but adding a well-developed nutritional supplement protocol will push your results to the next level. And that's where Legacy Sports Nutrition comes in. Legacy Sports Nutrition believes that everything you want to achieve in life can be aided by optimizing human performance. All of their formulas have been professionally developed for both men and women and are made to the highest quality standards. Legacy Sports Nutrition is a brand founded and operated by athletes who have been performing at world-class levels for decades. And when I say athletes who perform at world-class levels, I truly mean it. This is NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis's company, so you know these items are absolutely championship quality. Go to LegacySups.com and use the promo code BACONPOD, and you'll receive 10% off your order. Once again, that's LegacySups.com. Use the promo code BACONPOD for 10% off your order. Set your goals, push your limits, and leave your legacy.
What's going on, guys? It is the professional Rhett Titus from Ring of Honor, and you have been consuming Bacon Is My Podcast.
This is good stuff. I will be eating it for breakfast tomorrow.
Pretty
The whole
sick,
thing.
right? I don't blame you. I bought 2 of those and had one myself.
Yeah. Stu
Actually, I
Leonard's-
bought 3 and I gave one to Annie as well.
Oh, there you go. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think cheddar bagels aren't really like the quintessential New York bagel,
No, I just haven't seen them anywhere else.
but they are delicious.
Yeah.
So
And, yeah,
for bagels, as I say it so terribly wrong.
he says bagels too, and I make fun of him for it all the time.
It's 2 against 1, so that means we're correct.
We are.
We have the
For
numbers.
now.
We have the numbers.
For now,
Do you guys confirm that it is the water that's up there? Or what do we think it is? Is it just the Italian man hands making them? What
I think it's
what
the
do we
Italian man hands making them. I think the
Okay.
water thing's a bunch of bullshit.
well, yeah. So I know some people that have actually gone and they brought either bagels that have been made
Mhm.
in the New York water, and they don't bake them until they go to another state,
Right.
Hmm.
or have shipped water down to the states that they are making them in, and never successful.
No.
Never ever successful.
Yeah, I think the water thing's crap. I think it's based on how they cook it, the techniques they use,
Yeah.
and I think like there's a proofing that they do, and it just ingredient wise, how much they need it, how much they develop the gluten in it, all that kind of stuff. I think that's a lot more to do with it than water. I just don't think that water has the chemistry in that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
When I lived in Tampa, so I went to college in 2 different places. The first place I went was Tampa. They had a pizza place, and on the like up rafters around like the pizza display, it was all cans of New York water.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just gallon cans stacked on top of each other. Do I think they were real? No.
Right.
Do I think that was the gimmick because it was New York style pizza? Yes.
Yeah.
But I will say it's the best pizza I've had outside of New York. So maybe it was
Okay.
real canned water, but maybe it was from the 1920s and it's just got something in there.
Well, nobody
Maybe.
canned water here in New York.
Yeah. I mean, I can't definitively say that that's not it. I just think it's bullshit. I haven't been shown enough information to make me believe that works.
I mean,
Fair.
okay, so liquid.
And I think Binging with Babish did one of those where he where he was like, it's not the water.
Like Liquid Death.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves Liquid Death, right? It's water.
It's marketing.
It's literally water.
It's proof that like
so
I can put water in a can and put a cool logo on it and people will buy it. Like that's
so
what it is.
So cool.
So some schmuck hasn't gone and literally canned New York water before now.
Right.
It's definitely bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
I agree. So
Thank you.
So moving on, what should we try next? We've still got
the chips.
We got these chips, and then we got the
What about
Pringles.
the Pringles.
So it's either the Wendy's spicy chicken Pringles or these red hot crab chips.
I would say do the Wendy's ones. You guys seem to do those last. You guys seem very excited for those. So
save the crab chips for last. I'm excited for all this.
Yeah. We're usually, like I said, we usually torture ourselves. We get
this is a delight so far.
I'm gonna get a few.
I hope
you can't eat one Pringles chip.
No, you got to do the duck thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta do that. Smells like it.
It smells like a Wendy's.
Smells like it.
Yeah, it does.
Smells like it.
All
I'm
right.
so excited. Cheers, my friend. Mm. Mm.
Oh my God, it's it.
I mean,
Like I'm getting the everything.
it tastes like it, but it also tastes like having French fries as well.
Oh my God,
A
this
whole
is so
meal.
good. This is so good. These are great.
It
A
tastes
whole
like
meal.
tastes like French fries.
There it is. There's the duck. We all can go home now.
Mm. It's the same spices.
That's
Yeah.
so interesting.
I love it.
I should have tried them first.
You haven't
I did
tried
not
these
think
either?
that-
You could have sent us open ones. I mean, I sent you stuff in Ziploc bags.
Yeah, to be determined if I'm going to die in the next 24 hours or not.
Well,
I mean, you know what I'm doing?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Let's power move it.
Mm-hmm.
Are they spicy at all?
They are.
Okay, a little kick.
Well, they're spicy the same way that
yeah, I
the
got it.
Wendy's sandwich is spicy. It's like that same. It really is that same spice. So I didn't go crazy with it. I just did a little.
Okay.
God, this stuff is so good.
I'll get
I
you
mean-
guys the other one up there.
It overpowers the chip. It definitely overpowers the chip.
Yeah,
So I probably
yeah.
wouldn't do that.
I'm a fan. Like I said, I have a problem where I'm like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it this time. Number 6.
I just can't believe how
I always
much this tastes like it.
I was a big fan of the pizza Pringles, if you guys remember
Mm.
those.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh, I don't
Pringles
know.
are
Do
good.
they still sell them? I haven't had them in years.
I haven't seen them
I haven't seen it
forever.
in a long time.
That's upsetting.
I actually do like regular, like original Pringles.
Oh, yeah. I prefer those sometimes over regular chips.
Yeah. They're always like the one thing with Pringles though, I don't know why, but sometimes they taste so salty to me and sometimes they're okay.
Mhm.
And I guess it depends on like what I ate earlier in that day because I can't imagine that there's variations in Pringles. But like sometimes I'll eat it and I'll be like, oh my God, I can't even handle this. This is so salty. And then other times I'm like, I'm gonna eat this whole thing right now.
Give me 12. Yeah.
Wow, I like.
I think Pringles originally made tennis balls.
Mitch Hedberg. Come on, Comedy 101. We need to.
I know.
I get some Mitch, girl.
I know. I'm getting there. I've got a month to prepare and watch as much stand up as I can possibly.
I used to do drugs. I still do them, but I used to do them too.
I definitely suggest listening to some Carlin. George Carlin is the greatest comedian ever.
Okay. Bold words.
Arguably, yeah, definitely.
No, not already. No, there's no argument with that.
Well, Richard Pryor was also
He was very good.
absolutely amazing.
He was absolutely amazing. He wasn't. Yeah, Carlin, like he's got
Carlin's, yeah.
he's done the gamut. That's my thing with Carlin because he's done a lot of different.
Who's in your
things.
current lineup of comedians? Like Allie, for you,
Yeah.
like who besides Mulaney? Who else are you kind of like digging on?
I really love Tina Fey. I'm a really big fan of like comedy writers. Because that's kind of where I really fell in love with it is like SNL, stuff like that. Chloe Feynman is incredible. I also really like, oh goodness, I'm not gonna remember her name now. Steve Martin, first of all.
Oh
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He's absolutely fabulous.
He's genius. Funny. Yeah.
I actually just started him, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez's new show on Hulu today.
I want to see that. How are you liking it so far?
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Cool.
I think there's 3 episodes. And it's just so good. But yeah, I can't remember anybody's goddamn names.
That's okay. How about Mike? How about you? You got any currents that you're
Current. Oh man. I mean, Lewis Black is still around, so he's like
great.
one of my faves.
Yeah,
I've seen him live a couple times. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Whitney Cummings is like she's hilarious. She's absolutely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a few of the other people. We know, was it Steve Maison? He's very good. He's a very fun.
He's a future guest.
Future guest. Yeah, we were supposed to be in person, but now we're not gonna.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my like. I mean, if you want to go like, I was all about Mitch Hedberg. I love Robin Williams stuff. I love.
Oh yeah.
I have like
there's some classic
crazy like
comedians
box set.
Bill Murray's.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I have this box set
Gilda
of Carlin.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, of course.
Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love. Currently, I like Tom Segura is.
Yeah.
He's so funny, and bonus with him is that he reminds me like 100% of my brother, who talks like him and has the same sense of humor as him and sort of looks like him. It's weird. The first time I ever heard Tom Segura, I was listening to Pandora and I just had comedy on, and he came on and I was really confused because I had to like stop because it didn't say his name. He just came in with jokes, and I'm like, "What?
Did you just butt dial somebody?
Why is my brother doing comedy right now to me?" Because his voice sounds like him. It's really ridiculous. I put him on at home. I put on one of his Netflix specials when I was home for Christmas, and my mom thought my brother was there. She was like, "Is Joey here? I thought he was coming tomorrow." And it was like, this motherfucker. Chad Brogner. I don't know how to say his name right. He's hilarious. And then my buddy Jesse Joyce, if you guys want to check him out. Joyce to the World is the last album he put out. He's very funny. He writes for people and he tours all over the place. He's a very funny comedian as well.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, I'm Eliza Schlesinger. I can't remember.
She's really good too.
She's funny. I think she really plays the line of like kitschy really well, of like almost like going into like the stuff that I don't really adore. She plays that line very well, and I like her a lot.
Yeah, she's definitely a good one too.
I mean, Amy Schumer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a. I actually opened up for Amy Schumer at a show.
Really?
Yeah,
what?
yeah. One of my old bands. Yeah, one of my old bands. It was quite a lineup. So it was one of my old bands, Amy Schumer, and then Nina Sky.
Okay.
What?
Nina Sky. Do you know Nina Sky?
Mm-mm.
They do that like, ooh, move your body, girl.
Okay, yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
I know that,
yeah. They played last.
What was the band you were in?
I was inside at the time.
So it was like a female singer. So we'll put a Okay.
Yeah, it was like
because none of those
like
things
hard rock with a female singer,
right?
And then Amy Schumer, and then
that's awesome. I love variety.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really cool.
That is.
That's
Have you
sick.
watched Amy Schumer Learns to Cook?
I've seen it.
No.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay,
not
I'm
right
just
now.
gonna.
Yeah, not right now.
Right.
Because right now we're gonna eat some apple cider donuts.
Yes.
I think it's fun.
And
The sketchiest.
they're
bag.
so good. Right, but we have them too. Because
Can
the
prove.
rest we took them out of this to put them in the bag.
Oh my goodness. They're
So-
like so crumbly. I love it.
Yeah, these are pretty insane. I was really like, Mike was even joking. He was like, she's gonna get a bag full of like just crumbly nothing. It's not even gonna be a donut shape anymore. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do it after I have some.
This is goddamn gnat is flying around me. I'm gonna look like a crazy person just floating.
That's right. We've all done the spider web dance before. Just see someone walking, they're like. So yes, apple cider donuts, fresh from Stu Leonard's.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Where's my keys? I need to get in the car right now.
Yeah, these are pretty ridiculous, right?
These are so good.
Yeah.
I need like a large glass of milk.
Yeah, you definitely need. They're dense. They're very dense.
They're very cakey donuts.
But the best. These are so good. Oh.
All right. So we're gonna try some Mambo sauce on them.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can put some pickle sauce on yours, but you don't have to.
You know?
No one's judging.
Because you guys are doing it, I'll do it too.
All right.
There we go.
I don't want to look like a little bitch again.
See, folks, in the year 2021, peer pressure still works.
Wow, that's such a.
This is proof that I'm pouring this pickle sauce on it. Oh God. Not that much. Okay.
Careful there. Nice. Cheers.
That's awful.
Yep.
I mean, that kind of works.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, weirdly, I thought that was gonna be awful, but that kind of works. Why does that work? Why does that work?
It's sweet.
Yours probably does not work.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
That's why I sent you a second one.
Right.
So you can have
That's why I sent you a second donut.
Unscathed. I mean, I'm going in for seconds.
I'm definitely gonna do. I'll do seconds with it.
I need to send this to that company that bottles it. Good with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apple cider donuts.
Oh my God.
Mambo sauce on apple cider donuts.
That was not good. That was just not it.
Now you know what it's like on our Patreon.
I'd probably throw up on your Patreon, honestly.
You'd probably laugh hysterically at us.
Yeah.
But yeah, you might throw up.
And then I throw up.
Patreon.com/Bacon is my podcast for all you that are curious.
Yeah. Shameless plug.
Mm-hmm.
Shameless plug. Yeah.
There was no shame here.
No shame. I just ate pickle sauce and an apple cider donut.
Yeah, that's definitely not. That's not a match.
Hey, you know what? That sounds awful.
Yeah.
But cheers to you for doing it.
Yeah.
I'll cheers my disco ball cup.
Which I love that disco ball cup.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
What's in the disco ball cup?
Hard lemonade.
Any specific brand, or did you make it?
It was a very pretty can, so I bought it.
Okay.
It was like yellow and white stripes. In my liquor store, it was screaming at me in the face, and I was like, I guess I'll buy it.
Nice.
But I bought those originally, the cups for my friend and I, and we were going to a weekend somewhere in South Carolina. I don't know what city. I was like, oh, both of us love disco balls. Let me get the cup, like whatever. Left them at home. Drove down to Florida a few months later. Was supposed to bring the disco ball cups. Did not make it in the luggage. But I finally did remember when I saw her in Nashville. So
all right, there you go.
They made its way. She was happy. I forgot something else. Something else I was supposed to bring her, but she got the cup. That's all that matters.
That's
what matters.
That makes up for it.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do right now, before we jump into these chips, is we have a sponsor, and our sponsor is a company called Poddex. And Poddex is a company that makes these playing card style questions. You can get a deck for episode ideas or interview ideas or just kind of icebreakers, conversation starters, things like that. And it's for podcasters that are either just starting out, just need a little help with ideas, maybe don't have the verbal diarrhea, as you like to say.
Yes.
Like we all do. And they're just a really cool company, and they have a really cool set of cards, and they're awesome. I mean, you can go to poddex.com and check out the cards. They have all kinds of cool swag. And if you like what you see there and you want to check it out, you want to try them out, use the promo code BACON, and you'll get 10% off your order, your entire order. But what we'd like to do is we're going to let you know the names of these decks, and we're going to have you pick one, and we're going to give you a random question from one of these decks.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we have the episode deck. We have the interview deck 2, Would You Rather, and What the Heck deck.
Ooh, what the heck deck?
All right.
All right.
I'm nervous, but
while I shuffle these,
Yes.
we got to remind people that if you go to poddex.com and you use the promo code BACON, why?
Well, because everything's better with bacon.
That's right, because everything is better with bacon. You get 10% off your order.
Yeah.
And that's pretty sweet.
That is pretty sweet.
So I'm going to
We
do
like to
another
hammer that home.
heck yeah.
another little shuffly here, and I'm going to fan them out here.
So for those watching, you'll see this. For those of you that are listening, I am just taking my fingies and I'm going from left to right.
Oh,
Actually, right to left. If you're watching it, it looks like left to right from you, but it's from my
Okay.
right to left. And Allie's going to tell me to stop. And when I stop, that will be your question.
Stop.
Stop right there. All right. Okay. Allie.
Oh God.
Explain to us or tell us, what is the scariest sound you could possibly hear in the middle of the night?
Oh my God. Ooh, I could go so many ways with this. So I have a really big fear of frogs. Just a fun fact about me.
Okay. All right.
Hate frogs. So the concept of hearing one very close to me in the middle of the night,
Okay.
I would die. I feel like I probably should have said like an axe murderer, like sharpening a knife. No, a frog in my ear.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, an axe murderer would have been
A fire.
a crackling fire.
Gunshots.
Right.
A whistling bomb.
A whistling bomb.
Screaming woman.
Yeah.
Just the words, "Are you asleep?" when you live alone.
Yeah.
A frog. Okay.
Hey.
I mean, hey, listen, everybody's got
Ribbit.
their things. Ribbit.
What the heck, right?
Hey, everybody's got their fears, you know.
Come on,
And that's,
like-
I understand. That's all right.
Wait, you got a fear of like a hermit?
No, not Kermit the Frog. Come on. No, just like real frogs.
Did you have a
when
bad
I-
experience with a frog as a child?
Yeah. So when I was younger, I used to live in a townhouse, and it was like, let me set the scene. It was dusk. Well, it was just getting dark outside, and I'm sitting on the porch with my parents, a very wholesome moment. And my dad says, "Hey, like, just go kick that rock off the sidewalk. You don't want any of your brothers tripping on it. Just go kick it off." I'm walking, kicks it, jumps at me, scared the living shit out of me. So I know it's a very, very, not a bad story. Could have been way worse.
It could have been way
So-
worse, but
But
dramatic
still,
nonetheless.
yeah.
Yeah. So when I went to Florida for college, it was like, oh, I'm not going to see him. It's fine. And I survived the first 2 years of college in Tampa. No frogs. I moved to Orlando. Like the boyfriend at the time, he lived in an apartment complex. Frogs everywhere. I couldn't walk down the sidewalk without sprinting. And I would take the bus to school from like my apartment complex. And there was one time a frog up on the rafters, and I'm meanwhile surrounded by a bunch of people.
Where the hell did you live?
A
Frogs
frog
are everywhere.
jumps on my shoulder And how do I react to that in a situation? I played it so cool. You would have acted like I knew that it was Princess and the Frog or some shit like that. And then I just calmly sat down, and then I got on the bus, had a panic attack. I was like, I would never want to do that again.
I've been to Orlando a number of times. I don't think I've ever seen a frog besides in Disney's Wild Kingdom.
Were you near like water?
So UCF is kind of like north of Orlando, and it's not near water, no, but it's suburban area.
All right.
Yep.
Hey,
it's a lot of frogs.
Yeah.
You know what? If there was that's twice that frogs have attacked her. They came at her.
Right.
So
on my windshield and on my car, it happened a lot. And like,
windshield?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure your car would beat the frog though.
But still,
yeah, like that's exactly what I did.
Is this biblical? Is this the end times? Like, what the fuck are frogs doing landing on your windshield?
How did it get up there?
Yeah, it's probably
it's raining frogs.
You're right. You're right.
All right.
I had to put context with that without you guys thinking I was like psycho or something.
No.
Well, no,
I
you've been
promise
attacked
I'm
by
actually
frogs.
afraid of them.
You've been actually attacked.
You've been attacked by frogs. I can't even say that you haven't been. I can't make
It's
fun
personal.
of it. Like,
It's personal.
Apparently.
Yeah.
What did you do to frogs?
No. I kicked one off of a sidewalk, and all of a sudden they all know to just hunt me down.
See, they talk. They know.
Yeah.
Jim, you want to grab those chips?
Yes, I do.
Over there.
Here we go. The main
Wait,
event.
you guys got to take the fireball shots first, and then the chips.
Oh, we have to take fireball shots.
Like
You don't have to.
at the same time?
I did
Like,
send them.
Same thing.
The chip will be the chaser.
Chips the chaser to fireball. All right.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Yeah.
So, full disclosure, out of everything that we have tasted here, fireball is the thing that I have tasted before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a bartender. I do have this stocked. I have had it. I do not like it.
Samesies.
I will not be pouring it into my Jameson glass.
Bad idea, yeah.
Because I'm going to pour Jameson in my glass afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Do you want some Jameson?
No.
You don't?
I mean, I guess a little bit to chase this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I had to do it.
Don't be.
I had to do it to you.
Don't be. It's
I
all good.
almost put Smirnoff Ices in there.
Oh,
I know.
I would love to Smirnoff
I
Ice.
know.
I would
But
love
I was
to.
like, I didn't know if they'd travel
Oh my
well.
god, that smells so good. Have
Those-
you had these?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay. Open it up. I want to have these, even though I have to have this first.
Is this one? No. How much is in here? Is this one shot, or is this two shots? I'm just wondering if I have to drink this whole thing. I guess I have to drink this whole thing.
What is it? We're trying to look for. We're old people trying to look for how many ounces there are.
Right. I think this is two.
It's so funny because he's like, am I gonna be? Is he gonna call me a pussy for only drinking half of this?
No shame. It's not the best liquor.
I don't care if you call me a pussy. It doesn't.
No, obviously.
That
I
doesn't
just
affect-
thought of spicy, and I was
You
like,
wouldn't be
yeah,
here,
that's
so
spicy.
That doesn't affect me in the slightest. I have no. I am secure
So
I'm secure.
Oh, wait, you know what?
in my weakness.
Wait.
What?
Hold the phone.
Oh, we're holding the phone. Holding the phone. Oh, you have shot glasses. You have a little- oh yeah, the little-
Prepared.
These are a little callback.
Little red
We
cups.
had little red solo cups.
Yep. All right, 1 and 2, and that's a shot. So this is 2 shots worth.
So yeah. So let's see how much you got left.
Save that for later, yeah.
I hate you.
I should have iced you guys. That would have been way funnier.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny. Or Zima.
Do
Wait,
they
what
still
is
make?
this?
They still make Zima.
They made Zima like recently. I think they
they reissued it.
What is Zima?
Zima's like a Smirnoff Ice,
Okay.
right? And they had it like
It's for old people.
yeah, they had it like back in like the I think the, like,
90s.
yeah, like early 90s.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
they reissued it a couple of years ago, and they put it back out, and there was this.
Awful.
We had a couple of them at the bar, and it was like Zimas.
They might
It's like a
still be
lemon
at,
lime thing.
they might still
Okay.
be at the bar.
They might still be at the bar. Yeah.
Allie, we're
Alright.
gonna have our fireball shot.
Cheers to you. Cheers to
Cheers.
We're wasted.
Spring break, hey! All right.
No,
You
the,
reacted worse to that than I did off of anything so far.
the
I know.
piece de resistance.
Okay, so
God, this smells so good.
So Jen was actually appalled that I told her I don't like the smell of Big Red,
Right.
like cinnamon gum. No,
I love cinnamon.
right?
Big Red is not cinnamon.
No, no, it isn't.
No.
No, it's not. I agree.
But I do like cinnamon. Cinnamon and I are good friends. I put it on a lot of things.
I do
I'm
too.
a fan.
I do too.
All right. I'm taking some of these. These, I'm excited for this. This smells really good. So we've got
Still
the
eating my
red
wings.
hot, the crab chip. So everybody
Ah,
check it out. What was that? That was so crunchy.
What was that?
the wings.
That's awesome. Good crunchy wings.
Here we go.
Thank you, Allie. It's so good. Oh man.
Yeah. I'm all about that Old Bay seasoning.
Yeah.
A lot of celery salt.
A lot of celery salt going on there. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, now the Mambo sauce on the chips.
100%. 100%.
Of course.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
There we go. Mambo.
Mambo number 5.
I literally just that went in my brain and I was like, I'm not gonna say that. And then you said it, and I was like, she beat me to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's great.
Adds the sweetness.
I love that sauce.
Yeah.
Like that immediately shot up to like that's probably in my top 10 sauces.
Yeah,
That's
like this.
amazing.
Thank you for opening my world to that.
Yeah, I'll send you guys up another one.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, I gotta find where I can order it.
Yeah. Well, that's delicious. And there's a good chance that we spend the rest of the evening polishing off this bag.
Yep.
It's a
And
solid
maybe some
choice.
sauce.
Yeah. But this chip stands up to it. The Pringles do not.
No,
The sauce overrides all the flavor, but this is good.
but it belongs on it.
Mm.
It belongs on it because it's got enough like the celery salt makes it like fresh,
Yeah.
like the open,
Mhm.
like a cilantro will make something.
So good.
Yes,
The cilantro, yeah.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
I like cilantro. Some people don't like it. They think it tastes like soap.
Yeah, I do. I do, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're one of those?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Jen-
could do a little bit. Any like excess amount of cilantro, I'm like, this is dial soap.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jen
That's
isn't a fan.
that's a real thing. Like the dial soap thing is like certain people, their palates like it's the same taste.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because like to me, like cilantro on any kind of tacos is just amazing.
Yeah, I'm all about the
And tacos are
diced
a
onions
food group.
and cilantro on meat on a
Yeah.
little flour tortilla.
Oh, so good. What's your do you have a favorite taco, Allie?
I really like carne asada tacos.
Mm.
Those are can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Excellent choice, yes.
I really have been meaning to try like birria tacos because everybody's been talking about them and like dipping them in the sauce but I haven't tried it. But
I haven't tried those yet either.
One thing I will say, like, I don't know how things are in DC, but
Mhm.
here in New York, I'm very picky with who I get like beef with.
Okay.
Like a guest,
it's not,
or like
if
the
it's not-
person serving it to you?
No, the person serving it to me, like a restaurant.
I'm very picky on who I eat beef with.
Yeah.
Actually, who I get beef with.
Right. Well, we go get beef sometimes, so I pass.
We do.
I make the grade. I pass the test.
Pass the check.
Right.
Yeah.
I make the cut.
Yeah. I mean, if it's ground beef, I mean, not a big deal.
Right.
Right.
But if it's like carne asada, I've had some real bad carne asada.
Yeah, stringy and
Yeah.
And fatty and gross.
I'm going to attempt this weekend to make short rib burgers. I'm going to go buy short rib and I'm going to grind them in my food processor and grind my own and make some short rib burgers.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's something I'm going to do.
That's
probably
it.
today.
I'm coming up. I'm getting bagels. I'm getting short rib burgers for dinner.
Anytime you want to come up, you come up.
Thin crust pizza.
We'll bring you for
Yeah.
thin crust pizza. We'll get
Yeah.
tacos. We'll do short rib burgers. All those things.
I'll bring
you
the
come
Mambo
up-
sauce.
Oh, please do.
On a
but seriously,
burger.
if you come up to see a show, if you come to visit New York, anything like that, hit us up 100%. We'll do another episode, but you can be in the room with us, and then we can all hang out.
Yeah.
Can I play the drum set? That's all I ask.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Amazing.
There's usually more symbols, but
It's not mine, so I'm saying yes.
That's okay. I don't know how to play the drums, so be a fun time.
I don't either. But I have
Neither
I have a
do
drum
neither
set.
do both of us.
But here we are.
Sitting in front of one.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Allie,
Allie.
thank you so much for being on the show, and thank you so much for doing the crossover show with us. We had such a blast on your show. We hope that you had just as much fun on ours.
Yeah,
And-
thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you
this-
guys. I really appreciate it. And if you came from Artist and Allie, thank you for coming over. And for all of the Bacon is My Podcast fam, thank you for having me and letting me be in the space, eating the food, all of the things. And thank you guys for sending the food. I really appreciate it. It's been a blast.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
so much for sending the food to us. Like, you picked really great stuff. Thank you so much. It's so
Yes.
awesome. So good.
Jimmy,
Also, for the
Jimmy
people,
picked some stuff.
I picked some
He picked
Hey,
some stuff.
apple cider donuts.
No,
kick-ass.
this selection was perfect.
Cheddar bagel, totally awesome.
I hope you have cream cheese for the rainbow.
I'm going to check as soon as we get off this call. And then I'm going to put it in the proper place so it's properly ready for my breakfast.
Right. Enjoy your breakfast. Thank you. Again, anybody that came over from Allie's show, thank you for coming over and giving us a chance,
Yeah.
spending your time with us. And anybody that is jumping on now and has not watched the show, Allie, can you tell them where to find you?
You can find me at Artist and Allie on all social media sites, on YouTube, wherever you get your wherever you get your podcasts. You can find us and our website, artistandallie.com.
So definitely check that out, and
Yes.
check out the companion episode because you only came in halfway. Like you gotta jump back. If you didn't jump
missed
back,
the
like we
bits.
told you at the beginning,
Yeah.
you should have jumped back. Allie, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Have a wonderful evening. The food was amazing. You're amazing, and we can't wait to talk to you again. And we definitely will. You are always welcome here. Anytime you have anything to promote, anytime you have anything, or if you just want to like call in
Yeah,
and
just
chat
like
with us,
hang out.
pop in.
Heck yeah.
Anytime you want, all right.
We'll trade food again.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
100%. All right. Thank you guys so much. And just remember, always ask yourself every single day.
What's your mamba?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. What's your bacon?
What's your bacon? Thank you guys so much once again for being here. And thank you for checking out the show. And thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're enjoying it every week. Hopefully you enjoy everything that we're doing. We thank you. We appreciate you. And you are awesome.
Yes.
Mike, where can they find you if they want to get in touch with you?
Me, I am at Me My Own Self Mike on all social media platforms. My band is called Something Heavy at Something Heavy Music on all the social media platforms. Also available on Spotify, the Apple, the Amazon, all of those fun things. Jimmy, what about yourself?
You guys can find me at Jimmy G Shoes over on Twitter and Instagram. Jimmy G on Facebook. My band Craving Strange is on everything at Craving Strange or at Craving Strange Music. Either one of those things is going to bring you to wherever we are. You can find Bacon Is My Passion Music also on Spotify and Apple Music. And Bacon Is My Podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Music. If you're listening on, or Apple Podcasts, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please give us that 5-star review. It helps us. It really, really, really helps us. It's a super easy thing for you to do, and it actually helps so much. If you want to write something, awesome, write something. If you don't, just that 5-star review really kills it for us. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We appreciate it. Come back next week. Come hang out with us.
We got a fun guest.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Probably.
And again, go to baconismypodcast.com. We have brand new shirts. The Grammar is My Passion series is available now. That was only a Patreon exclusive for a while, but now it's available for everybody.
Including you.
Everybody can get them. Grammar is My Passion. Check them out. There's 2 shirts. They're funny. They're good. They're fun. And they help the show. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to ask yourself,
what's your bacon?